Yo, my people, bye. Not the result we wanted. Not the result we wanted. 0-0 against Fulham. It is long. It's long because we're not moving up the table. I'm hoping today that we're going to get the win streak, but no. The defence played very well. Of course, that's where we normally play better. Enzo Fernandez had a very good game as well. And, I'll be real, Conor Gallagher a little bit, but other than that, we haven't really had a lot of good players today. A lot of average players. And players that played below par. So, Madweki, your debut today as well as Enzo Fernandez, you guys played well, especially when he came on in the second half. It's one of the good performers in the second half. So, on top of that, Kai Havertz, oh my days, this guy misses so many chances. It's like every 4 big chances you get, you'll score 1 goal. That is so not good enough. And people be saying like, oh yeah, he just needs time and that, but honestly, what is his best position? If he isn't going to be getting bare assists and he's not going to score goals, what is his best position? Because right now, he just ain't doing enough. Ball gets played over the top to him, literally from Thiago Silva, on your strong foot, and what do? It's like some weak volley. Like, I really don't know. And then Enzo Fernandez plays it over to Mount, who then puts it on a plate for you. Sure, it does take a little bit of a deflection, but you sky it anyway. If that's a real striker in those positions, we're going to score goals. And we just don't have that. Do you know, like, since the start of 2023, we haven't scored more than 1 goal in a game. Do you know how dead that is? If our defence wasn't as good as it is, because it is good, one of the top 5 defences in the league based on goals conceded, I'll be real, it is it will be much worse than what it is right now, because our attack is just a shambles. Joao Felix is going to be coming in the next game. He's finished his suspensions and he'll be playing against Fulham. I mean, not Fulham, against West Ham when we play them next week. And boy, it's going to be a very interesting match because Mount just wasn't good enough for me. Gallagher ain't good enough for me. But Mikhailo Mudryk, that's another player. Boy, today, I don't even know what it is. You just didn't look confident at all. Fair enough, like you linking up with Kukurea ain't the best thing. That doesn't work in your favour. But then there's just times where you're just giving the ball away. Like passing it off the pitch, just giving the ball to Fulham. Not being threatening at all. Against Liverpool, maybe because they're playing a high line, you're able to expose it a lot more. Sure, you could be making the runs, and if players don't find you, then it is what it is. But I just didn't feel like you looked on it today. And at half time, Graham Potter took you off. That's a good move, if I'm going to be honest with you, because you're a player that many would have aspirations to think that you would want to win the Ballon d'Or one day. And for me, if you want to do that, things like this, you'll be like, oh, I got taken off in the first 45 minutes. Graham Potter said in his press conference after the game, he felt under the weather, or he had a serious cold, he had to come off at half time. That's just a polite way of saying, yep, he just wasn't good enough. It is what it is. Next game, if he does start, he is going to have to get some goals and goal contributions. Or if not, if he gets off the bench, he has to do the same thing. Because we're trying to build a culture here. Graham Potter, this is his first rodeo in this kind of atmosphere. Being with a big club, it's going to take time. England aren't necessarily known for having great managers. It's not. So he's going to need time. This season, we would hope that we could win the Champions League. We would be hoping that we could do that based on who we could get in the next rounds and such. And if we beat Dortmund in the round of 16. And after that, to get to the top 4, it's going to be tricky. We're going to need other teams to be performing bad, not picking up points, and we're going to have to be winning games. We need like a 7-game win streak if we're going to get into the top 4. And to do that, we need to be scoring goals. which is something that we find it very hard to do right now. So, right, it's tight, but we can look on the brighter side of things. We're going to take time to gel. We have 8 days until we play against West Ham, which gives us a little bit more time, 5, 6, 7 maybe training sessions, and then we can play our matches. We're going to take time. Graham Potter needs to get his thoughts over to the players. The players need to be able to accept it and do it on the pitch. If Graham Potter's tactics don't necessarily win us games, we'll be able to see that, and eventually things will have to change. But as it goes, we're going to need to take time. Players are back. James is back. Chilwell's back. The only players we're really missing is Kovacic and Kante. So, and Christian Pulisic. So for me, and Wesley Fofana, my fault. But yeah, for me, it's looking on the brighter terms. Paul's first game and in charge against Dynamo, against against Red Bull Salzburg. That one there, that was a 0-0 game. Then the next game we won. So hopefully against West Ham, we can win that game and get the double over them and can build upon this, because we need a 7-game win streak. We need that for sure. But standout player today was definitely Badiashile. Big up Enzo Fernandez. Big up Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva and Badiashile, this is their 3rd clean sheet together. Boy, they're doing their thing. Badiashile hasn't conceded in his first 3 Premier League games that he started in. 270 minutes, no goals conceded. Like 7 games from now, when that reaches about 1,000, maybe nearly minutes, then boy, it's gonna be interesting. So let's see what goes on. But other than that, not the result we wanted, but we move. Big up Fulham. They had a good game plan, and we're strong. Can't fault them. William doing his thing, big him up, but they just weren't threatening enough. Polina, he's a very good player, so it wasn't easy, and it goes to show why they're so high up in the table. But yeah, man, big up Fulham doing their thing. No between Chelsea and Fulham, and we're gonna have to get the W against West Ham. We have to. Every game is a must-win game. So yeah, man. Catch you guys in the peace. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook for more Chelsea content. I'm CFC with this blue, and I'm out. Peace. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea.